And as inflation continues to bite globally with rising commodity prices due to the war in Ukraine, central bankers are trying hard to fight inflation without hurting economic growth, with the U.S. Fed raising rates and talking about more aggressive rate hikes ahead. What will be the potential impact on African economies? We have Aquara Norma, investment analyst at Deutsche Partners Holding. Great to have you on the program.
Good afternoon, Lani. Thank you for having me. Okay,
yeah,
looking at the rise. Yeah, thank you. Looking at the rising global inflation is really affecting both African economy and globally. And in the Nigerian markets, we are seeing a very high increase on inflation rates, and we know that the U.S. Federal Reserve has a major influence on global economy, and whatever decision that they take has a way of affecting the economy generally. And as you can see now, as they increase their interest rates, most African and emerging economies are mostly import dependent. And as this is going on right now, we can see that we're going to have a more price surge in imported goods, because most developed economies has a comparative advantage over us, the emerging economy. So it's affecting us generally. And due to the rising inflation rate, Nigeria has an increased inflation by February of 15.7% from what it was initially 15.5%. So it's affecting the Nigerian economy, and not just Nigerian economy, the African economy generally. So it's something that the federal government and the CBN is actually looking up to curtail in order not to have more impact on us. And we can see that the reason why Jerome Powell did that is to bring price stability into American families, because they're already developed. And we are mostly dependent on their products, because they have more comparative advantage over us, and we use most of their products. So it's having a negative impact on us.
Quite interesting. But, we've seen Ghana, Egypt, raise rates. But you see the Central Bank of Nigeria, we maintained, rates yesterday. What do you make of that?
Okay. We can see that the interest rate is affecting Nigeria mostly because the inflation rate is on the increase. And as it's on the increase, we're already on a trajectory path from the recovery of the impact of the COVID-19. So I believe the reason for the MPC not to increase the rates yesterday during the meeting, which most of them voted that it remains at 11.5%, and the liquidity ratio remains 30.0%, the cash reserve remains 27.5%. They actually did this. I believe they're doing this because they don't know the impact of what the increase will be on the economy already, because we are already on a path to recovery. So increasing it it may not do us any good at the moment, but looking at it on the long run, it might have a positive impact on the economy. So as the global economy unfolds, and which is this is usually influenced by the face of between the Russian-Ukraine crisis. So as it unfolds, I believe they will make the right decision on that already.
Right, quite a tough time for central bankers globally with rising global inflation. All right, Norma, thank you so much for coming on the program. Investment analyst, Deutsche Partners Holding. Was great having you.
Thank you, Nadia.